Welcome back to the Fuzzlord Effects YouTube channel. Today in this video we're going to be checking out this Epiphone SG Standard in Alpine White that I picked up recently. I'm going to go over the specs of the guitar, play some riffs through some pedals, and check out what these different pickups sound like. At the end of the video I'm going to give my kind of honest review and opinion of Epiphone stuff in general. But I can tell you right now, this is one of my favorite lower priced guitars that nails the doom metal tone, and I think it's really well made. So I'm curious to know if you've got an Epiphone SG or what you think of them in general, and maybe one of your favorite musicians that plays an SG. So drop those comments below. If you're new to the Fuzzlord Effects YouTube channel, I appreciate you watching, and I usually do videos on guitar gear, fuzz pedals, amps, and occasionally I'll do a guitar setup video like I did on this one a couple weeks ago. Getting it set up from standard down to C standard, putting some heavier strings on, doing all the adjustments. At the end of this video, I wanted to play this Epiphone SG back to back with one of my custom built SGs that is not from Gibson, but I just wanted to give some perspective on that a more affordable instrument can totally keep up with a higher end instrument. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video to check that out. Guitar has an all mahogany body with a mahogany neck with Indian laurel wood for the fretboard, and it's got the pearloid trapezoid inlays down the neck. This is just one of the ways that Epiphone saves a little bit of money and puts out an SG at a lower cost. So like an SG from Gibson would have the mother of pearl inlays. Then for the pickups we have Epiphone's Alnico Classic Pro humbuckers. Pretty much the standard kind of Gibson SG humbucker sound that has a medium output and sounds good with fuzz pedals. For the neck, it's a 60s slim D taper. I think it's really comfortable to play being a slim neck. It's definitely not the classic Gibson baseball bat style neck, but that's just really not my thing. So if you're into slimmer guitar necks and think those are comfortable to play, I think you'd really like this SG. So let's plug it in, see what it sounds like. We'll toggle between the different pickups. I'm running it through a Fuzzlord MF4 fuzz pedal and then into my Fuzzlord FTW120 amp that I built for here at the shop. It's basically a clone of an orange OR120. Next up, let's hear what this Epiphone sounds like clean. I got it tuned back to C standard, and I'm running through a Fuzzlord Effects Dark Master Echo, playing some riffs. I really appreciate you watching this video. Be sure to drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this guitar or one of your favorite musicians that plays SG. I'm Jason from Fuzzlord Effects. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you want to help support what I do here on the channel, you can check out the Patreon page. We're going to check out a couple more riffs, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I wanted to play this Epiphone SG back to back with this custom acrylic body and aluminum neck SG. Totally different sounding guitars. I like both of them a lot for different reasons, but I did want to hear them back to back on the same video. And my honest thoughts on this guitar, I think for $500 you really can't get a better made guitar than this. I picked it up recently and I actually really like the way it plays. It's really comfortable to play with the slim neck. I do think the stock pickups sound good and do the SG thing well. And it had me thinking about Gibson SGs and Les Pauls in general. Even when folks go out and they spend like $1,000 or more on a Gibson instrument, a lot of times people change out the pickups. That's like one of the first mods that they do. So if I was getting into music or like playing shows out live, I probably wouldn't take a really expensive instrument to play like local bar gigs and stuff. I would definitely grab something like this that's a lot lighter, more comfortable to play and like hold on a strap all night. And probably take the money that I saved from getting an Epiphone versus a Gibson and spend $250 and get a really high quality set of pickups. I think the tuners are nice overall. The two things that I think could be better about this guitar, that is just kind of one of those things on cheaper instruments that kind of comes with the territory. I don't think the pickup selector is the best quality that it could be. For like a couple extra bucks they could have put a nicer one in. Same with the output jack. So pickup selectors and output jacks are usually the first thing that goes on more affordable instruments. I like the pickups, I like the tuners, I like the overall feel of the guitar, and if I was going to put a little bit of money into this, I might order a replacement like Switchcraft switch and Neutrik or Switchcraft output jack. That's about it though. Something that would probably cost less than $20 and take less than 20 minutes to upgrade. I want to give a big thanks to all the Patreon supporters that help support what I do on this YouTube channel. These are all the folks' names that I'm running on the screen right now. If you want to check out the Patreon page and help support what I do here, I'll leave a link in the description. Also, big special shout out and thank you to Milo, Jonas, Corey, and Vayuslavic, our producer level supporters. All right, enough talking. Big thanks again to all the Patreon members. Let's hear those clips of these two guitars back to back. I'll talk to you in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.